Good morning, Monroe. Today is Wednesday, May 6, 2020, and today we're celebrating two birthdays. Happy birthday to Sawyer in kindergarten and Abby in third grade. Today's features include Princess Rohrbach, the kids from KMON. We're also going to be making ice cream with Miss Sally, and we're going to be ending with a joke of the day with Miss Jill. As always, friends, be kind and leave a legacy. I will see you tomorrow.
Hey Monroe, Princess Rohrbach here. I heard the spring fair is this week. I'm pretty excited to go. I wonder if I have any friends that would like to come with me. Come with me. Let's see if they want to go. First stop, Mrs. Gilbert. Maybe she'll go with me. Hey, Mrs. Gilbert, what are you doing?
Hi, Princess. I'm just picking some flowers and I'm about to go jump on my trampoline.
That's fun. I heard the spring fair is this week. Do you want to go with me?
I'm so sorry to tell you this, Princess, but the spring fair has been canceled.
What? This can't be true.
I'm sorry, it is.
I gotta go ask somebody else. I know. Mr. Feaster's my friend. He'll tell me whether there's a spring fair or not. Oh, hey, Mr. Feaster, what are you doing?
Oh, hi. I just got done catching 0 fish for the day.
Oh, well, better luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
The spring fair is this week. Mrs. Gilbert said that it's canceled, but I don't know if I believe her.
I'm sorry, Miss Rohrbach. Mrs. Gilbert was right, it actually is canceled.
Ugh. You know what? I know who will tell me the truth. Mr. Leopold. He'll know. I'm going to his house. Hey, Mr. Leopold, what are you doing?
Planting some flowers,
Oh, are you doing some chores in your jorts?
some chores in the jorts.
So I was at Mrs. Gilbert's house and Mr. Feaster's house, and I asked them to go to the spring fair with me, but they both said it was canceled.
Princess Rohrbach, I'm sorry, but the fair is canceled.
What? They were right?
Sorry.
That's it. I am done with adults. I'm going straight to the students. They'll know the truth. Hey girls, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Mrs. Gilbert, Mr. Feaster, and Mr. Leopold, they all told me that there's no spring fair this week. So I came to ask some students, is there a spring fair this year? I'm so confused.
Mrs. Princess Rohrbach, there's no spring fair. Yeah, she's right.
Oh,
No spring fair.
No spring fair.
Oh.
Hey guys, what are you doing? Scootering, that's fun. I think I want to go to the spring fair, but a lot of people keep telling me that it was canceled. You're my last stop for the day. Is the spring fair canceled?
Princess Rohrbach, the spring fair is canceled.
Oh, it must be true. Can't believe the spring fair is canceled. I think I'm gonna call Mrs. Ward. She'll tell me the truth. Mrs. Ward? Is it true? There's no spring fair? Ugh. This is the worst. This isn't fun anymore. Hey Monroe, I am truly super sad that the spring fair and field day were all canceled this year. I miss you guys. We're almost done. You can do this. Yeah.
All right, friends, Princess Rohrbach was right. The spring fair was canceled, but let's make the best of this. Create your own spring fair. So we've come to you already with game ideas this week. We have some more in store for you today. We're going to be making ice cream today with Miss Sally, and we also have some more game ideas for the rest of this week. So come up with your own game ideas of a spring fair of your own. I miss you guys. I love you guys. Have some fun with your family.
know, Friday was supposed to be the Monroe Spring Fair. In honor of that, this week's question is, what is your favorite thing to do at the Spring Fair? You can send in a picture or a video of you telling us what that is, or you could make a carnival game that we would have at the Monroe Spring Fair, and send us a video or picture of you playing that game that you made.
Hi, it's Abby, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to play this game that I set up. So you need something to throw and something like a box to throw your thing that you're going to throw into. So you're going to go from a distance, and then you're going to try to throw it into the box and see if you can make it in. Goodbye.
Hi Monroe. So since this week's theme is carnivals and fairs, I thought that I'd teach you how to make a lollipop tree. So what you're going to need is cardboard of any sort. You're going to need paints and paintbrushes, markers if you want to keep score. You're going to need a bag of lollipops. You're going to need scissors, a hot glue gun, and a pencil. Okay, so your first step, you're going to need your pencil, your scissors, and also your cardboard. So you're first going to trace out the tree. Next, you're going to start cutting. It depends on the thickness of your cardboard, and sometimes it might be easy, sometimes it might be hard. Okay, so I have mine all cut out. I found that it was pretty hard to cut, so if you want your parent to help you, that's perfectly fine. So we're going to keep the sides that attach to the bottom of the cardboard. We're going to use these later. So now it's time to paint. I like to use paper plates to put the paint on because it's a lot easier. So I'm going to start painting, and I will see you in a bit. Okay, so now I have my tree all painted out. I'm going to start punching the holes for the lollipops. I would suggest first counting the lollipops, and then you can punch the holes with either scissors or with a round screwdriver. So I'm probably going to be using the screwdriver because I have found that it is easier. So you will also need your parents' help with this. Now that I have punched holes in my tree, I'm going to go to the back, and I'm going to use these 3 triangles that I cut out. You don't necessarily need 3, you can also just use 2. So I got these pieces of cardboard from when I was cutting along the outside of the tree. So now I'm going to hot glue them. So you're going to want the bottom of this triangle right here to be aligned with the bottom of the tree trunk right there. And you also want the sides right down here to be perfectly flat on the back of the tree trunk. So if you need a parent's help for this so you don't burn yourself while you're trying to also hold this up and hot glue, that is okay. Okay, so I thought while the base of my tree is drying, I could teach you guys how to score your points. So I used a sheet of paper and I wrote down different colors and what I wanted their points to be. So orange is 1 point, pink is 5 points, blue is 8 points, and green is 10 points. So I'm going to use markers. You could also use colored pencils, but I think markers are definitely better for this certain activity. So I'm going to take a lollipop and I'm going to color the tip of it right there. So I'm going to keep repeating that, and I'm going to put all the ones that I've done aside, and then whenever this finishes drying, I'm going to put the lollipops in. Okay, so now we're going to be putting in the lollipops. So if you want to do this carefully, or you should probably. This is the very last lollipop. Okay, so this is the lollipop tree. I hope you enjoyed watching this. Stay safe, and goodbye.
Hi, I'm Leah, and what I made for the Mayfair was a skee ball game. So what I did is I took a cardboard box and I cut it down the middle vertically, and then I cut the edges off and opened it up. Then I took the edges and made them in a circle and made 3 of them, marked the points 5, 10, and 15. And then the goal is to get the most points. And you can roll it up or you can just throw it.
Hey guys, it's Schmitty with Schmitty Sports Update, and today I'm going to show you guys a little bit of a game that me and my mom have made. That it's kind of a carnival game where you can kind of have the spring fair here at your house. This game is called ball toss, and if you don't know what ball toss is, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just toss a ball into the basket. So if you were at a carnival, you'd probably get, I don't know, like 3 balls. You'd have to make as many as possible. And the more you make, I guess it's like the bigger the prize you get or something. You can also do this competitively with your family. So like if I wanted to have a game with Elon, we could maybe see who can make a basket first, or who can make the most out of 5 balls or something like that. So you just kind of make the rules for yourself, you know? So this has been Ball Toss, and I'll see you guys next time.
Hey everyone, I'm here to show you how to make a fun ping pong toss. So what I have here are little planter buckets. Now, if you don't have planter buckets, you can use a small bucket or any like thing that you can like maybe cut a hole in, or you might have a hole in like this. And then I have my softball here. So you can use a softball, or I also made a little plastic ball from bags that you get at like the store. And so here, I'm going to show you how to set it up. So you can kind of put them anywhere. You can, I don't know if you want to like hang it from a tree, or you can kind of put it on the ground as well. And you can try to go and make it. I'll just start making it right now. And so you can do this against like a sibling, or maybe your parents, or whoever you have at your house.
This week would have been spring fair. So since we can't be at school together, I'm going to help you build your own spring fair. This one's going to be a target game. I took 2 pieces of scrap wood and screwed them together, and then took another piece of scrap wood and cut little blocks. On my board, I set up 10 blocks. I just set up 10 because that's what fit. For my version, I used a Nerf gun. You could also use any kind of ball. For scoring, every 2 blocks that I knock down, I can score 1 point. So 10 blocks means I can score 5 points. Let's see how I do. I knocked down 9 blocks. That means I got 4 points. That 1 block is all that was left. Set up your own game and see how it works for you.
Hi everybody, Miss Sally here, and I'm getting ready to celebrate Spring Fair and Carnival Week. And I have my son here all the way from Germany to help me. This is Aaron.
Hello, guten Tag from Germany.
So Aaron, do you remember when you were at Monroe and went to the Spring Fair, what was your favorite food?
I remember my favorite food was the ice cream there.
Okay, well that's your dad's favorite too. And today I thought we would show everybody how to make ice cream in a bag. So will you help me out and tell me what it is that we need to make our ice cream today?
Okay, so first right here we need to have 1 cup of heavy cream.
Okay, so I have a cup of heavy cream, and you can use half and half if you like to.
Okay, and then we're gonna have 2 tablespoons of sugar added.
2 tablespoons of sugar, there's 1 and 2.
Okay, and then we're gonna have we're gonna add 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract.
1/2 of a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay. And I'm going to stir that around a little bit to get the sugar mixed in. And then I'm going to pour it into my bag. So once I have...
That should be a quart size, right?
Oh, you're right. This is a quart size Ziploc bag. And I have all of my ingredients there in the bag. So you can mix them up a little bit. And then what's the next thing I need to do, Aaron?
So now you have to have a bag of ice ready to fill about halfway up a gallon-sized bag.
Okay. So I have ice in this gallon-sized bag. And what do I need?
Okay, and then you're going to take 1/2 cup of salt and pour it in that bag.
Okay. So there's the 1/2 cup of salt. And then I believe the next thing is we put the small bag inside the large bag. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, close it up. Yep. Make sure that it is sealed tight. And then take it and wrap it in a towel so that your hands don't get cold, because now you're going to have to shake. And shake, 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 shake. This is a job that you can share with your whole family, since they're probably going to eat some of the ice cream too, right? So it'll take about 5 minutes of shaking until you get your ice cream. And since we don't have time to shake for 5 minutes, I'm just going to show you some ice cream that I made earlier today. And you can see when I squeeze it, it's soft and mushy like ice cream. And all you need to do then is make sure that you rinse off the outside of your bag, because remember, it had all that salt in it. So rinse off the outside of your bag, put it into a bowl, and enjoy. So thanks for your help, Aaron. I really appreciate it.
It's delicious.
We're gonna miss you at school fair this year.
Okay.
Thanks again. Bye, Monroe.
Thank you. Okay. Bye, everyone.
Hello, Monroe. Miss Jill here. Joke of the day. Why did the clown go to the doctor? Because he was feeling funny. Bye, Monroe.